PeopleSoft provides an open integration to any content management or imaging solution utilizing web services for PeopleSoft accounts payable and e-settlements. Imaging integration enables a complete document capture with optical character recognition, an imaging solution that automates data entry and routes invoices to external or internal users of the organization's ERP solution. As shown in this illustration, image data is integrated to PeopleSoft using web services. Once the data is staged to PeopleSoft, any corrections or updates are made using the Quick Invoice component, and then a voucher is built from the image data by the voucher build process. Once you've integrated a third-party imaging solution with PeopleSoft, links within Payables and e-settlements enable you to view the actual image. Selecting the Enable Document Content Management interface and Document URL option on the Payables page enables the links in both Payables and e-settlements. Click the View Invoice Image link to view the imaged invoice. PeopleSoft Payables imaging links are available on the Quick Invoice page, the Invoice Information page, the Voucher Inquiry page, the Approval Framework Vouchers Approval page, and the Accounts Payable Work Center. PeopleSoft e-settlements imaging links are available on the Review Invoices Invoice Inquiry page and the Invoice Approval page. This completes our demonstration of the Open Integration for Imaging Solutions feature. PeopleSoft Payables provides users with a feature to enter payment requests such as non-PO, miscellaneous, and other expenses into PeopleSoft using the PeopleSoft Fluid User Interface. Similar to the PeopleSoft Classic Payment Request, there are 4 steps in the PeopleSoft Fluid Payment Request Creation Activity Guides, which include the Summary page, the Supplier page, the Invoice Details page, and the Review and Submit page. Let's take a look at this feature. Use the Payment Request Center to view payment requests created, messages, and to create a new payment request. Click the Refine Filter button to search for payment requests by date and status or by additional filters. Click the Create a New Payment Request button to access the Summary page, which is the first page of the Activity Guide. Enter the summary details of the payment request and click Next. On the Supplier page, click Search to search for and select an existing supplier for the payment request creation. Request a new supplier by clicking the Enter New Supplier button and entering the details for the new supplier. Click Next to move to the Invoice Details page where you'll include invoice lines for the payment request. The Add a New Line button enables you to add values for various fields, including accounting tags. Accounting tags standardize how PeopleSoft applications distribute accounting transactions when using the PeopleSoft Fluid User Interface. Accounting tags increase data entry efficiency by reducing the number of keystrokes required to enter frequently used ChartField combinations. Click Next to access the Review and Submit page, which is the last step in the Activity Guide and allows you to review the details entered and to submit the payment request for approval. Click the Submit button to submit the payment request for approval. This completes our demonstration of the Payables Payment Request and Accounting Tags feature. PeopleSoft has expanded the PeopleSoft Work Center to enable you to access key components within financial and supply chain applications using the PeopleSoft Fluid User Interface. Your billing managers and operational leads can get an overview of the scope of work in your organization, review exceptions, and scan for anomalies all while on the go. For FSCM Image 18, the Billing Work Center is delivered in small form factor only and requires PeopleTools 855. The My Billing Work tile can be added to any homepage. The My Billing Work page provides an overview of work and exceptions for billing managers and operational leads. The numbers next to each work category tell you how many transactions need to be reviewed. The Invoices Not Finalized page shows a list of transactions that need to be worked on. Select the Filter button to access the Refined Filter Criteria page and change the results of transactions displayed. The Actions button enables you to finalize and print a bill, perform a single action job on the bill, and change the status of bills. To see more information about the bill before you perform an action, select the bill. The Bill Summary page has two expandable sections and allows you to make decisions. The Amount section displays amount totals for gross, net, invoice, and total due. The Status section displays several fields from the bill, such as bill type, invoice type, budget check status, and who created it. If you still need more information before you can take action on the bill, select the View Bill Detail button. The Bill Detail page shows you more information about a specific bill. You can expand the header and line level sections to drill into the detail. The Line Details page shows you line level information. You can expand and collapse any section on this page. When you have all the information you need to make an informed decision about the bill, return to the Invoices Not Finalized page. When you're ready, you can finalize and print bills from the Billing Work Center. This completes the Fluid Smart Center Framework demonstration. A new reporting capability in PeopleTools 855, Simplified Analytics, enables you to create, customize, and save analytic reports and drill down on detail information related to a supplier. Within PeopleSoft Procurement, when Simplified Analytics is enabled, the My Analytics panel displays in the right side of the supplier watch list. Tap the plus button on the My Analytics panel to create a new report. In this example, we'll create a report showing the level of back orders from our suppliers. Then, change any default values for the prompt fields and choose the fields to show in your report. The system then shows you a preview of your report based on the options you chose. When you have created and saved your analytic report, you can add the analytic report to your Fluid homepage. You can now slice and dice the data and compare the metrics among suppliers on your watch list, all suppliers, or just one supplier. You can follow the steps shown in this example to create other analytic reports for on-time delivery performance and overdue PO acknowledgments. This completes the Procurement Operations homepage Simplified Analytics demonstration. The PeopleSoft Fluid Requisition page allows you to view requisition item details, create requisitions, browse through the catalog information, and submit requisition items for approval. You can also create special requests, like creating a requisition for an item that is not included in the standard catalog of items in PeopleSoft eProcurement. This completes our demonstration of the Fluid eProcurement Requisition Enhancements. The Mobile Inventory Management application provides tools to integrate your organization's mobile devices with the PeopleSoft Supply Chain Management System. For FSCM Image 18, all mobile inventory transactions are available in the Fluid user interface. In this demonstration, we're going to use the Perform Put Away transaction. Start by searching for a put away plan. On the Plans Grid View page, you can change the put away quantity, confirm the quantity, or find more information. The List View page gives you the same options. The Single Item View enables you to change the storage location, container ID, quantity, unit of measure, confirm the quantity, add comments, or find more information. When you tap the Save button, the system shows you a message that your put away changes have been saved. This completes the mobile inventory demonstration. With the PeopleSoft Fluid Master Contracts feature, you can consolidate the summary views of contract information for the child procurement contracts that are associated with a master contract across one or more suppliers. The master contract gives you service level agreement management at the master contract level for all of the associated child procurement contracts. The master contract also provides document authoring to identify common legal terms and conditions for all of the associated procurement contracts. You can add the Group and Special Contracts tile to any homepage. The Group and Special Contracts page shows you existing contracts. You can add contracts using the Add button at the top of the list. You can choose a contract style. You can specify the default value for this field from the User Preferences options. The Lookup page shows the 3 styles of contracts to choose from: Group Multi-Supplier, Group Single Supplier, and Special Purpose. On the Group Multi-Contract page, you can enter a contract description and expiration date. Click Save to add the information. Back on the Group and Special Contracts Add page, let's select a Special Purpose contract from the list. For a Special Purpose contract, use the Include option to specify which locations apply. At least one location must be selected when Include All Locations is No. Use the left panel navigation to access additional entry pages for the contract. The navigation options are similar to the tabs on Classic pages. This completes the Master Contracts demonstration. The PeopleSoft Fluid Expense Report and Travel Authorization components leverage the ChartField entry framework designed for ease of use across all form factors. The new framework simplifies accounting splits utilization with all of the information that is adjusted and booked. The Travel Authorization Fluid page is modified for all form factors and now has an Accounting Default button. The chart fields displayed on the Travel Authorization Defaults page depends on the form factor you're using. The Travel Authorization Distribution page also uses the new ChartField framework. The chart fields displayed on the Travel Authorization Defaults page also depends on the form factor you're using. The Classic Travel Authorizations entry component has been refined to match the expense entry, cash advance, and approvals component user interface that was introduced in Expenses 9.2. This simplified user interface takes advantage of the newest technologies available with PeopleTools and provides a consistent look and feel to all core expenses transactions. The Travel Authorization Entry View page now matches the page style of the Expense Report Entry View page. With minimal grid-based entry style, the most important expense report entry fields are immediately accessible. Enter or access all the related information on one page. This completes our demonstration of the Fluid Travel Authorization and Simplified ChartField Entry feature. The DocuSign electronic signature feature in PeopleSoft Supplier Contract Management provides you with secure, cloud-based document signature management. You can easily upload a document, create anchored tags for signature fields, add signers and authentication criteria, send the document for signing, and check signing status. This feature lets you quickly and securely access and sign documents from any device without logging into the PeopleSoft application. From the Document Management page, start by clicking the Prepare and Route for e-signature button. Use the Send Document for Signing page to specify document recipients, authentication criteria, and send your document for signing. Here you see the Email Address tab. And here is the Identity Authentication tab. After you send a document for signing, the Get eSignature Status button enables you to get the current status for the signature of each signer. When your document is sent for signing, your recipients receive an email with a link to access the document. The document can be accessed from any device. If you establish authentication criteria for a recipient, when the recipient follows the Review Document link in their email, the system guides the recipient to an authentication page. Your recipients must provide the appropriate information in order to access the document. Here is the document as it appears for review and signing. You can easily add your electronic signature using DocuSign signature fields. After your document has been signed, the Signing Details section of the Document Management page changes to show you the completed signature status for each signer. This completes the DocuSign electronic signature feature demonstration. PeopleSoft Treasury expands support for the automatic bank reconciliation process with new pages, components, application engine programs, message catalog entries, and people code, and the ability to migrate configuration data across environments. Using bank reconciliations redesigned and expanded functionality, you can easily configure rules so that automatic reconciliation can match multiple deposits or multiple payments to one bank statement line. The Reconciliation Rules page gives you an easy-to-use interface to configure your reconciliation rules. You can group data and apply filter criteria for each rule to find matches between statements and transactions. On the Bank Account Reconciliation page, you associate bank accounts with selected reconciliation rules and configure the order of execution. The Process Reconciliation page lets you run reconciliation for the selected bank and account. The new application engine program processes the specified bank account transactions with the defined reconciliation parameters for the bank account. The redesigned bank reconciliation process helps to maximize the match rates and minimize manual user intervention, as well as reduce customizations. This release also adds the capability to leverage the security functionality in Financial Gateway for bank reconciliation and bank account pages. Please note that PeopleSoft Cash Management must be installed. This completes the expanded bank reconciliation demonstration. PeopleSoft provides various aging reports and now adds aging by contract number. The new SQR process, Aging by Department, shows the age of open accounts receivables balances for all items for a given department ID, summed by contract number, and grouped by customer ID and business unit. You can run the report for a specific department, all customers or a single customer, all contracts or a specific contract, and multiple business units or a single business unit. In the sample report, notice the open balances for all items, in this case for all departments, totaled by contract number, and grouped by customer and business unit. This completes our demonstration of the Aging by Department with Total by Contract Number feature. PeopleSoft eBill Payment introduces PayPal as an electronic payment method using the PayPal Express checkout functionality. The PayPal integration with billing and receivables offers more flexibility and options to businesses and self-service customer users. To pay invoices online using PayPal, add eligible invoices to the payment cart. In the payment cart, initiate the PayPal payment on the selected invoices. The train stops guide you through the payment process. On the Payment Cart page, select PayPal from the Payment Method drop-down list and add the amount you'd like to pay. You can pay the entire balance or a partial amount of the invoice. On the Make Payment train stop, review the payment amount and submit it to PayPal. The system automatically transfers you to PayPal's secure hosted payment site to log into your PayPal account. Process your payment in PayPal's Express checkout with only 2 clicks. Then you're directed back to the payment cart to complete the transaction in the PeopleSoft system. Finalize the transaction on the Payment Confirmation train stop. On the final train stop for payment results, review the payment details. Upon clicking Exit or Payment Cart, your transaction is recorded in PeopleSoft Receivables. This completes the PayPal new payment method in PeopleSoft eBill Payment demonstration. The PeopleSoft Contracts Revenue Recognition Phase 2 feature introduces the following processes for enhanced revenue recognition. A contract attribute to identify a contract's revenue profile, visibility into revenue list prices for a product using order management and the enterprise pricer, online entry and documentation of total contract price for revenue, system-generated allocation percentages and suggested revenue amounts for each contract line with the ability to adjust for anomalies online, approval mechanism for revenue prices and revenue allocation, and applying defaults from installation options and business unit. Revenue Recognition Phase 2 provides an option to get a different revenue price when a contract line is added by configuring a new transaction code revenue pricing at Enterprise Pricer and then incorporating the revenue pricing into contracts. The Revenue Profile field is added to identify the revenue profile for the contract. You can override the default value shown from the Contracts Business Unit Defaults page. On the Contract Lines page, a Standalone Sale checkbox designates a product as a standalone sale in the contract. The Billing Amount Details and Revenue Amount Details tabs have been modified to show unit billing and unit revenue, revenue and quantity for rate, and percent type lines. The Review Product Sales page is used to review product pricing details. On the Billing Allocations page, Simulate Billing Pricing links are added for each line and will open an instance of the Enterprise Pricer Simulator. All relevant details are populated so you can simulate the billing price of a contract line. On the Revenue Allocations page, you can allocate the revenue price of each contract line on a relative standalone selling price basis. You can perform the allocation manually or have the system perform the allocation. The Price Adjustments page documents the differences between total contract revenue and total contract billing amounts. Comments can be added and relevant documents attached on this page. Price adjustment reason codes are used to document differences between billing and revenue amounts. The Amendment Revenue Allocation page is modified to allocate the revenue price of a contract line on a relative standalone selling price basis. You can perform the allocation manually or have the system perform the allocation. The Load Current Revenue Price page launches the Load Current Revenue Price process that populates the product sales table with the current revenue price values. This completes our demonstration of the Revenue Recognition Enhancements Phase 2 feature. Data Export-Import Utility File Transformation supports electronic data interchange. DEIU supports electronic data import and export in place of EDI Manager and application messaging. Using DEIU, you can import data from an EDI file or a translated EDI file into staging tables. You can also export data from the database into an EDI file. PeopleSoft delivers DEIU transformation programs to support EDI files in several applications. In billing, DEIU can generate a fixed format file for the publish billing invoice notice process. In payables, DEIU loads invoice data from an EDI file into the staging tables before the voucher build process. In purchasing, DEIU generates a fixed format file for purchase order dispatch. And in receivables, DEIU is used to import payment data from EDI flat or delimited files into the staging tables before the payment load processes. This completes the data export utility for EDI file transformation demonstration. We've only shown you the highlights of the features in this PeopleSoft Update image. For more information about these features and the other enhancements, see the CFO tool, release notes on My Oracle support, and go to the PeopleSoft information portal for updates.